Hello, I'm Mariana, and today I'm gonna teach you a very short warm-up session. It's gonna be a 10 minutes warm-up that you can introduce in the beginning of your practice, or even when you wake up in the beginning of your day, if you're feeling lazy and just need some motivation to wake up, this is the perfect flow for it. It's gonna be very quick, very short. We start seated in a comfortable position, can be Vajrasana in your knees, simply relaxing here. We start closing the eyes, just observing the breath coming in and out of your nostril, tuning in to start this practice, this little flow, and just observing your body here for a moment. And we start stretching the neck, making some round movements, very slow. You can keep the eyes closed throughout this. And really going from side and to the other. You can do 3 rounds. And when you reach the front, you can turn to the other side. Very slow. Really feeling your neck. Starting this practice, connecting with your body. When you reach the front, turn up. And you can slowly open the eyes. Then we can bring your hands forward and we can start stretching our fingers. This is very good because we are also addicted to our phones or spending so much time in the computer. So it's nice to give some little love to our hands, maybe turning the wrists a little bit to one side, then to the other, warming up the wrists before the practice. Very important, especially if you practice chaturangas and some more intense arm balances. Bring it down. Here, you can open the arms, stretch to the side, bring your hands on the back of your head, interlacing the fingers like this. And then you can open the chest, really doing a small back bend here, opening the heart. Don't forcing, no compression in the lower back. And if you want, you can do a more dynamic movement here as well. Opening and closing. Or simply staying here, opening the chest, feeling this nice little back bend. You can stay 3 to 5 breaths here. And then releasing, bringing the arms down, opening again. And here we are going to cross in Garudasana arms, opening the back of the body. And if that's too much for you, you can simply hold your shoulders and come with your hands more inwards towards the middle of your back. Otherwise, stay here for 3 to 5 breaths, opening every time, bringing the hands forward. And once you're done, open the arms again, change sides. Feeling a very nice stretch in the back of the body, in the shoulders. After a few breaths again, you can open here, you can give some little rolls. Very nice. We come to our all fours and we stretch the leg backwards, pushing the feet all the way to the back of the mat, feeling a nice stretch into our legs. Coming back, the other side, really pushing that heel backwards, feeling this nice little stretch here after sitting. Coming back for our cat and cow here. So your knees should be underneath your hips and your hands should be underneath your shoulders. And we start to warm up our spine. So we are gonna inhale, lift up. Exhale, looking into your navel. Inhale, up, arching the spine. And exhale, through the navel. 3 more times like this. Really pushing into the hands to elongate here. And once you're done, we are going to thread the needle now. So inhale, lift the right arm up and bring all the way down to the floor, putting your cheek into the ground. And here, you can bring your left hand forward. Find some comfort in this pose. If it's too easy, you can hold your hip crease here. Really feeling a nice stretch in the shoulder, opening as well here. You can stay 3 to 5 breaths, deepening the posture. And once you're ready, bring your hand close to your face and lift all the way up, stretching the arm. Bring down. And we do again on the other side. So prepare, inhale, lift your arm up. Thread the needle all the way down to the floor. Again, stretching the right arm forward. If it's too easy, or you can bring your hands into the hip crease. Holding here and opening even more. Trying to relax in this posture. And once you're ready, hands near your face. Come all the way up. And then bring your hands down. From here, we come back to all fours. And then we start moving our hands forward for puppy pose. And we try to touch our chin into the mat. And really arching our spine here. Very nice. And you can stay 3 to 5 breaths again in this position. Feeling a nice arch on the spine. Some deep stretch here. And once you're done with your 5 breaths, we move forward into Sphinx. So here, you really press your arms down. Your hands are supporting you, and you can start opening your chest here. We also stay 5 breaths. If that's too easy and you want a more intense stretch, you can lift your hands like this and stay here. Otherwise, just stay with your elbows down. 5 breaths again, relaxing in this posture. Your feet are supporting you, pressing down. Hands are pressing down, and you're lifting your spine, lifting your chest. After 5 breaths, we are gonna bring the hands close to our shoulder, and we start lowering down for some dynamic cobra. Inhale, arch. Exhale, down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, down. 2 more times like this. And once you're ready, tuck your toes, sit on your heels, pushing through the hands, and we stay in child's pose for 5 breaths. And if you want, you can also open your hips for an extended child's pose. It's also very nice for the lower back. Feeling some deep stretch here. After 5 breaths, you come forward again into your all fours. Tuck the toes and push your legs back into our first downward facing dog. So if you just wake up, this is your first downward facing dog of the day. It's nice to stretch the legs, bending the knees up and down, walking the dog. Here, you can bend the knees and push your sacrum up and then stretch the legs down, feeling a very nice stretch in the back and in the back of the legs. Heels are pushing the floor. And from here, after 5 breaths again, we start slowly walking into our hands. And here, try to keep your hands grounded to the floor. So we don't lift like this. We bend our knees as much as needed to ground our hands into the mat. From here, you start extending your legs and fold forward. If your hamstrings are shortened, you can keep the knees bended throughout all the breaths. Otherwise, stretching slowly. And we stay here 5 deep breaths, putting your weight into your hands and feet. And trying to relax, deepening the posture. After you're done with your breaths, hold your elbows and just move side to side, relaxing the body. Release your hands, bend your knees, and slowly come up. Vertebra by vertebra. And the head is the last one to come up. And we are now here in a standing position, keeping the feet grounded as they were before. And we are going to inhale, lift the arm up, stretch up our spine, very nice here. Release your shoulders down, and then we come to the right side. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale down to one side, inhale up, exhale down. And do this one more time each side. Really feeling a nice side stretch now. And exhale, come down with your arms. You can bring your hands into your heart center here and set your intention for the day. This was a very nice warm-up that can help you wake up your body. And I hope you practice at home and you enjoy before your practice. I always do this before I start my yoga session, and really helps me up to come from down to up. And it's really nice for the body. Hope you enjoy. Subscribe to our channel.